What is going on, everybody? What an exciting day it is today for all of us. Jurassic World Evolution 3 has officially been announced. And you guys, I am over the moon about this, and I know so many of us are as well. This is the next generation Jurassic World game, officially for new consoles. So, unfortunately, if you are still playing on Xbox One, or PS4, you will not be able to play this game. So it is definitely time to upgrade, and I don't think there is any other better time than now to go ahead and do that. Now, I have already watched the trailer. Admittedly, I watched Summer Games Fest. Unfortunately, if you guys have been paying attention this morning, as of June 6th, a German publisher accidentally leaked the trailer as well as some screenshots from the game before it could be announced officially on Summer Games Fest. Now, I think I probably know why that happened. Over in Germany, it's a time difference change to here in America, where Summer Games Fest is taking place. It's very possible that some sort of mistake, some automated system probably put that out into the open, which is unfortunate for the dev team, and I was a little sad about it in the beginning, but I don't think there was any malice behind it whatsoever, and I think that just the hype of the game itself is worth it, even after the fact. So we are going to do a little bit of deep diving into their website here, as well as watching the trailer together, and maybe go ahead and read the Steam page as well to see if there's any thing that is different on there, so that we can go ahead and discover all there is to know about this game. So I hope you guys are excited. I know you're excited because I'm excited. So let's go ahead and dive into it. It looks like the deluxe edition is $74.99 American dollars and $74.99 euros. Or is that British pounds? I don't know, you guys. I'm very sorry if I'm getting that wrong. $59.99 for the standard edition and $59.99 as well for the euros or the British pounds edition. I'm guessing it's euros because that's what it looks like to me, but I could be wrong. All right, so help life find a way. Build your own Jurassic World like never before. Nurture generations of awe-inspiring dinosaurs, create and manage sprawling prehistoric parks against stunning backdrops around the globe, and let your creativity roar with powerful new customization options. Will you help life find a way? Absolutely, I will. I will absolutely help life find a way. I try to do that every day of my life. Now, there is some news here. It is releasing on October 21st, which is so soon. It is just past summer, before Halloween. I always say that Halloween is coming up really fast, and this Halloween is definitely coming up really fast because we have this game coming out before Halloween. But something that I'm just now noticing, and I'm really excited because I was a little worried about this at first. The eggs in this picture right here. Now, I don't think that they're just decorations, decorative little eggs. I really do think that our dinosaurs will have nests in this game. I'm sure I'm going to find out more information about this, or maybe not. But if you guys know, the Animals in Planet Zoo, which is a Frontier game, the animals that lay eggs, based on from what I've played, and I haven't played Planet Zoo for a while, but I don't think this has ever been a thing that they've fixed. So the animals that lay eggs, they just lay... Well, they don't lay eggs, they just have live birth. It takes away a little bit of that realism from the game itself. So it looks like our dinosaurs are going to be hatching from eggs, which is pretty incredible. They have a shout out down here to the original Jurassic World Evolution, Jurassic World Evolution 2. I cannot believe we're getting a third game. It's out of this world. It really is, and I'm so happy about it. And it looks like if you sign up to receive the emails, you get an exclusive skin at launch for their ATV, which is going to be a new vehicle in the game. It looks really fun to drive that bad boy around. I'm super excited. So what we're going to do really quick is we're going to go into these features and game modes and just read to see everything about it. Now, I haven't seen anything about this stuff besides the trailer. So I've just seen the trailer, so we're going through all this for the first time. So if I get really excited, that is just because I am reaching my way through the screen and I am being there with you because I know that you're just as excited as I am for this. So it says build your own Jurassic World. There's a Mosasaurus and a baby Mosasaurus underneath. Wow, that is incredible just to look at. I feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone right now. Anyway, the next installment in the award-winning game series, Jurassic World Evolution 3, once again puts you in control of building and running your very own Jurassic World parks. And yes, it is an award-winning game. I believe the score has won some awards either for the first game or the second game. I'm not sure if there are any other awards that were given to it, but it does make it an award-winning game if they do win those awards at the British, I believe it was the British Gaming Awards or one of those gaming awards over there in the UK. Now it says construct, build impressive attractions and magnificent enclosures as you create the ultimate dinosaur theme park. So I'm going to zoom in on some of these. Um, wow, that is very, very, very cool. That's an entirely new building set that we've seen for the game. And if I'm not mistaken, it looks like some of these might be modular pieces. If we're getting modular pieces in Jurassic World Evolution, I am so hyped for that because the creation is going to be next level. And if there's Frontier Workshop support involves, I mean, if we could share those with other people, that would be so cool. I doubt it, but it very well possibly could be. Now, nurture, fill your parks with 82 awe-inspiring, magnificent dinosaurs, marine, and flying reptiles. So I do believe that we are getting some cuts from the game, from other dinosaurs that might have been in the second or the first one based on this. Because I believe that there are more than just 82 if you count all of the dinosaurs in the second game, including flying reptiles and marine reptiles as well. But I could be wrong about that. So if you know, please correct me in the comments below. I would love for that. I can take criticism very, very well. All right, manage, control the chaos, and run the day-to-day operations of your park. There is somebody riding that little ATV vehicle around. Absolutely epic. And a Triceratops there. Now, this is going to be also random as well, but the skybox, or the feature that has the sky involved, and controls the lighting, looks different. It looks even more improved upon from the second game. The first game's lighting was good, but the skybox wasn't great. The second game's lighting was a little wonky in some places. I think everybody can agree with that. But it was also very good. The skybox in the game was good as well, was improved upon, but this looks to be a lot better. Generations of dinosaurs. Guide, breed, and nurture families of dinosaurs across entire generations as you rear them from playful juveniles into awe-inspiring dinosaurs. Now, there are those eggs again that nest, and a baby raptor playing with what appears to be its mother. Some things I'm noticing right off the bat is there is a unique patterning on that adult velociraptor's muzzle, I guess you could say. It is just red, and the rest of the body, I don't really see that much red on it. So I wonder if we are going to be getting, really really large variations in skins in this game, which would be really cool. If babies don't have that much variation, that's one thing, but if they can grow into an adult that has a variation of their skin, very, very cool. All right, juvenile dinosaurs. Help life find a way as juvenile dinosaurs arrive in the Jurassic World Evolution series for the very first time. This feels like, as I mentioned, I'm in the Twilight Zone. Look at those baby brachiosaurs. They are adorable, they're a little bit pudgy, and they're absolutely perfect. But of course, there's something else that's going on in this picture that so many people have already noticed. It is the fact that we have deep water in this game. So these brachiosaurs are hanging out in the deep water. I've featured many videos on my channel of a little trick that I have come up with utilizing a mod in Jurassic World Evolution 2 to place dinosaurs in deeper water. Once you place them in the deeper water, however, they aren't able to move. So you kind of are at the mercy of whatever the dinosaur's default animation is. So the fact that we're potentially getting swimming dinosaurs as well is super, super cool. Okay, this is actually interesting as I'm looking. Genetic inheritance. Play with the laws of nature and genetically modifying your dinosaurs and creating traits for juveniles to inherit. So our juveniles are going to inherit those traits from their parents. Very, very scientific and very, very accurate. So I cannot wait. It looks like some of these pterosaurs, baby pteranodons in the back are different colors. So there's variations in the babies as well. Advanced behaviors. This is so cool. And enhanced interactions and social behaviors result in the most authentic depiction of these prehistoric species to date, with dinosaurs that think, feel, and react intelligently. And all that part is missing is react intelligently to the world you build around them, as the first two game slogans were. I'm sure that will eventually pop in there someplace, but very, very cool. I mean, that's a Protoceratops right there. We have not seen those guys yet in the franchise. So, wow. It looks like also that they are maybe different life stages. Obviously, there's a juvenile, maybe a bit of an infant next to that, and then an adult in the middle. So this looks like a piece by piece system, which is awesome, and I'm so excited for it. Look how cool that is. That must be like a hotel modular piece at the bottom there, and you are able to kind of add things in as you please. Now I wonder if it's you're able to customize by clicking on the modular system, or if there are actually building pieces. I'm sure I'm going to find that out, but let's keep diving into it. Groundbreaking construction, if I can talk. Groundbreaking construction. A nice nod to the first Jurassic Park here with a little bit of nostalgia. I love it. Unleash your creativity potential with groundbreaking new construction tools, allowing you to build and tweak every aspect of your park from the ground up. Tectonic terraforming. Bring Tectonic terraforming. Bring verticality to your parks, creating mountains. That's awesome. Excavating valleys and even crafting waterfalls with powerful new terraforming tools. Look at this waterfall over here. Create and download and share cross-platform community creations using the Frontier Workshop. Hype. You guys, you don't know how awesome that is. There is going to be so much creativity in this game, and we get to share it with each other for the very first time. I don't think you guys have any idea, especially if you haven't played any of the Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster games. It's really just amazing. Like, being able to download and go into other people's parks and see their creations, it is something that makes the game even more than what it is. And I think it is going to, jumpstart this game and push it into the future already. And I think we might get support for this game for a longer period of time, specifically since it is built on the newer consoles and systems. However, obviously we've had 3 iterations of this game, so they might. I don't want to, say anything right now. This very well could be the last of them, but if there are more Jurassic movies in the works, we could see another game already that even improves upon this. I doubt that, but it's just really cool to see this even happening right now. Now, if we look a little bit closer at this picture right here, it looks like we have a ton of different environmental tools to use. It looks pretty similar, the UI, to the last game, and I'm sure we'll see some differences as time goes on. But if I had to guess, these areas back here are lakes or maybe lagoons. I can't really tell. Oopsie. It looks like there are areas of deep water, however, so very, very cool. Looks like as well we have some environmental tools with the water. It looks like deep water, no water, and just regular water as well. And the slope is going to be, how deep the water is. Epic globe trotting campaign. Interesting. Okay. Travel around the globe, navigating the conflicting human interests and rival factions at the heart of dinosaur conservation. So it looks like we are not going to be limited to an island or islands in this game. We are still on our whirlwind tour of everything. That is very, very exciting. A Jurassic World. Directly following the events of Jurassic World Evolution 2 and Jurassic World Dominion, the world is a very different place. So we are starting at the end of Dominion, and I'm guessing this is just, pushing forward, DLCs for Jurassic World Rebirth at some point down the line. Jurassic World Rebirth does come out in just about a month, under a month or so. So it'll be interesting to see how quickly we get those DLCs. I'm guessing there probably will be one in December, if I had to guess. That would likely be the first big, campaign DLC, but very, very cool. All right, choose your path. Juggle the goals and requirements of the conservation, entertainment, and security sectors. That sounds familiar. As they implement their visions for how the world's dinosaurs should be treated, and they should be treated with the utmost care, as we all know. Creating a global network. Construct and manage parks across continents, completing scenarios in the order that you choose. So it sounds a lot like kind of the second game, especially the Malta DLC, expanding across environments. Now, the first thing that I noticed about this picture, and what I've noticed and I haven't really talked about, is these building options that look to be almost like a Asia theme. potentially. Look at those cliffs and those mountains and all of that stuff. And then we have a really cool containment cage. Is if this is what we are getting to transport our dinosaurs in, that is awesome because it's been the same thing for the last two games, but this looks to be so much more realistic and so much more Jurassic-like. It's in a huge nod to Jurassic Park Operation Genesis with how they transported dinosaurs in their game. That is so cool. All right. Oh, it's beautiful, you guys. I just can't. Okay, powerful and intuitive park management tools bring a new level of control to your park operations as you work to prevent the inevitable. As you know, we do not want any of our dinosaurs to break out, but they will. We know that. Robust tools. Jurassic World Evolution 3 features new and returning tools in your management arsenal, providing you with deeper detail and data to help make the right decisions. Exciting new attractions. Oh, this is very exciting. Create thrilling new attractions for your guests to boost your park's revenue. Now, just based off this photo here, this is something different. I have no idea what this is. It could be, a modular building piece to something, but it also looks like, we're going to zoom in a little bit because, we zoomed in way too far. We're just going to keep on going here. Let me just fix this because I want to be able to see this up close. Okay, we zoomed in on this photo, and there's quite a bit to unpack here. I'm very curious what this is. Very curious what this is as well. I wonder if this is an aviary of some kind. It looks to be, obviously. But there is a lot going on here with these buildings. Especially, the Asian building set that we are seeing here. I wonder just how intuitive we're able to get with those things. That is, prepare for the inevitable. No matter the precautions you take, life finds a way. In the face of inevitable chaos, it's down to you to prepare for and react to the worst case scenario of an escaped dinosaur. Wow. Okay, lots to unpack here. We are going to go ahead and click on every one of these Learn More buttons just to see if there's anything else, any other photos that we can take a look at. Okay, it looks like it's just kind of all of those pictures that we've seen already, but it looks like these are different. Okay. Construct. Craft your own Jurassic World experience using powerful, creative construction tools to design your own vision from the ground up. Manipulate terrain, build expansive enclosures, and construct exciting attractions to keep guests entertained. That is a very cool fountain right there. Nurture. Bring prehistory into the modern era with bioengineered and naturally bred dinosaurs that think, feel, and react to the environment you create for them. There it is. Welcome 82 awe-inspiring prehistoric species with new species, community favorites, and icons from the Jurassic World franchise, including Velociraptors, T-Rex, and the Indominus Rex. If we get a baby Indominus in this game, I will freak out as you nurture incredible animals across the land, lagoons, and skies of your park. Cool, cool, cool. Manage. Keep your parks operating and profitable as you increase your park's appeal. Raise dinosaurs and welcome guests. Prepare for when things, of course, go wrong with an expanded arsenal including new security cameras and maintenance ATV teams to grapple with the threats posed by fierce weather, dinosaur escapes, and potential sabotage from rival factions. So we're getting security cameras. We're getting that is a new feature, I believe, in the game. I don't think we've had that before. I'm kind of an expert. I should know that. Okay, now we're going to go to generations of dinosaurs. This one I'm curious to know more about. From fearsome adult predators to playful juvenile herbivores, authentic dinosaurs and prehistoric animals are at the heart of Jurassic World Evolution 3. Dimorphism introduces distinct males and females, that raise and interact with their young, while new systems mean a whole new world for your parks as you work to build a safe and secure haven for generations of dinosaurs. Incredible. Juvenile dinosaurs. Raising young ones is no small feat, and it's no different for dinosaurs. Juvenile dinosaurs bring new challenges to animal management, coming with their own needs and behaviors as they interact with the world around them the moment they leave the nest. Provide them with the correct support, and you'll successfully rear your juveniles into majestic adults, attracting more guests to your parks. I'm just taking a moment here to just appreciate all of this. It's so good. It's so good. Now looking over here at the aviary, it almost looks like the walls of the aviary are lifted up to maybe allow our pteranodons more room to fly. That is a very cool addition if that's the case, or if we have controls over the level of how high we can build the aviaries, that is also very, very cool if that is the case. Genetic inheritance. Bioengineering returns in Jurassic World Evolution 3. Select traits for your synthesized dinosaurs to make them hardier or increase their fertility, and then pass them down to their offspring. As juvenile dinosaurs inherit their appearance and traits. There it is right there. They are going to inherit their parents' appearance and traits. Um, it's going to be a really, really cool thing to see all of our new dinosaurs. Now, I'm sure it's not going to be anything crazy, but just to kind of get that randomized variation in your dinosaurs, your herds, your packs, whatever it might be, your colonies, if that's what you want to call some of these guys. That is one of those things. Now, looking at this picture as well, we do have full customization, or we have some level of customization with rocks and things like that inside of our aviaries to make them even more unique to us. So that is incredibly exciting. Advanced behaviors. Featuring over 70 prehistoric family units, Jurassic World Evolution 3 breathes even more life into these majestic animals. Dinosaurs raise and protect their young. Amazing. Compete for territory and react to the environment you build for them. With sauropods wading across deep water and pterosaurs walking across the ground. Now, that is a huge feature that so many wanted in the second game that just never came to fruition. And so many wondered, why it wasn't happening because it was obviously saved for the third one. So here it is. We have that now. Very, very cool. I guess I could just click these ones too. So we're just going to click them. I'm going to go to the next one. Creativity evolved. Revolutionary new creative tools deepen your control of each park's appearance, giving you the choice between tweaking every small detail or playing with intuitive and expansive out-of-the-box designs. Push the boundaries with modular building, powerful terraforming tools, and expanded customization options to create a world that matches your vision. Groundbreaking construction with an expansive suite of tools and scenery to choose from. You have the power to construct a building from scratch or simply add some personal flair to an existing facility. Hype. You can dip into these creative options as much or as little as you like with the expansive selection of pre-built designs and blueprints also available to choose from. Wow, so we are really getting the chance to build so many amazing things. Now it looks like if this was built modularly, and not just a pre-built thing that they were placed down in the scenery tools, this is so cool. So cool. Okay, tectonic terraforming. The power to fully sculpt your park is now in your hands with intuitive terrain modifications, empowering you to easily craft striking landscapes across your park and enclosures. You can even remove the need for fences and construct more naturalistic enclosures for your dinosaurs, using steep slope scenery and pits to keep your dinosaurs away from guests. Interesting, so you're able to use steep areas, pits, for example, kind of like the first movie, to keep dinosaurs away from guests, so you're able to create kind of like an almost fenceless area, in certain areas for your dinosaurs and for your guests to see them. Social creativity. Browse the Frontier Workshop for the latest creations from the Jurassic World Evolution 3 community. That is us. Whoa, so amazing. Place them in your own game or craft your own custom parks, buildings, and enclosures before sharing for other players to use. Enclosures is the coolest thing because there are so many enclosures that people build. To get a blueprint of that and be able to place it down in the park is going to make life easier for so many individuals who have trouble, creating enclosures, which I sometimes do myself. If I have the time, though, to kind of mess with things, I'm able to create something, but I still don't think it's on par with anything that some of these amazing creators are able to make. So, we're going to have people from the Planet Zoo community, the Planet Coaster community, coming into this game that already love those games and already have the knowledge about how to build piece by piece, that are going to come and make some really incredible things in this game. And I can't emphasize this enough. You guys have no idea, if you haven't played those games, what people are going to be able to make. It's going to be really, really amazing. All right, the last one here, Epic Globetrotting Campaign. We're not going to read that. Join familiar faces from the Jurassic franchise, including Dr. Ian Malcolm, voiced by Jeff Goldblum. He is back, of course, and embark on an international endeavor to create homes for dinosaurs around the world. As a park manager for the newly established Dinosaur Integration Network, you must navigate the turbulent world of dinosaur conservation and deliver results for DIN's prospective clients as they attempt to build dinosaur sanctuaries, commercial parks, and secure facilities to protect the public. There's a little bit to unpack here. Um, they attempt to build dinosaur sanctuaries, commercial parks, and secure facilities to protect the public. So that kind of sounds to me like we're going to see three different areas that we're going to be building our parks on: dinosaur sanctuaries, where it really is like a site B, hands off, more watching from afar; commercial parks, your classic Jurassic Worlds; and secure facilities that maybe raise more dangerous dinosaurs behind the scenes. That'll make for a very interesting campaign. I'm excited to see what that's all about. Love this picture right here of the Allosaurus family. Uh, so awesome. A Jurassic World. With dinosaurs now spread to every corner of the globe, the future of these prehistoric species is on the line. Unfortunately, not everyone agrees on how to treat these magnificent animals as commodities, animals in need of protection, or simply a threat to be removed. That's big. That's deep right there. I feel for my dinosaurs in this moment. Um, this has really, taken the Jurassic World Evolution series to the next level in terms of the story as well. The story from the first and second game, especially when you consider all of the second game's campaign DLCs, if it would have launched that way with all those DLCs, it would have made for a really good campaign. But I understand why it didn't, and why it couldn't, because of COVID and because of the release timing and because of the pushback of Jurassic World Dominion. Now they're able to really bring things to the forefront right at the beginning. All right, choose your path, complete objectives, and make key narrative decisions to earn or lose reputation with these three factions. But remember, you can't always keep everyone happy. Do enough to impress a faction, and you'll be rewarded with new technology for your parks and campaign scenarios to experience. Create a global network. Journey through a multi-act story, jumping in and out of the different global locations and parks as you create an international network of facilities for dinosaurs. Work to research new technologies and a tech tree shared across your parks, and carefully manage your organization in the face of sabotage. So it looks like has a lot to do with maybe the UI and how we're going to kind of connect all of our parks together. I'm interested to know a little bit more about that, and I might have been wrong. I think we have one more of these. Yes, we do. Wait, how many do we have? Okay, just one more. All right. So, set your site up to run as efficiently as possible with powerful and accessible park management tools that provide control over your park's operations. But chaos is the only certainty, so prepare for disaster using new security cameras that will help automate the response to escaped dinosaurs, and deploy your maintenance team to keep threats contained by delivering critical repairs across the site. That ATV is mangled, man. And this Rex skin is gorgeous. It looks like they kept mainly the same design from the last game and maybe tweaked it just a tiny bit in the face. It looks great. It looks really good. Good job, Frontier. Dive into data from around your park to identify areas for improvement, and use heat maps to quickly find problems. Arm yourself with the data to increase your overall park rating across multiple metrics, from guest comfort to income, and meet the specific requirements of your clients. That is the new ATV. The game looks really good. Like the graphics, you guys. This is next gen for sure. This is something that Evolution 2 improved upon, but it was very much limited because of the fact that they were, building for the older generation consoles. But now we are officially on new console, and the possibilities are a little bit more, and we are seeing that right here. Look at the rain, the detail of the rain and the wind. So cool. I'm going to say so cool a million more times. So if you hate that, I'm sorry. It is, as we say, so cool. Okay, exciting new features. Whether it's soaring through an aerial view of the park in what? In a balloon tour? Getting up close and personal with a dinosaur encounter, or leaving dry land to gain a new perspective. What? I wish you guys could see my face right now. I have no idea what this even is, what's happening here. Whether it's soaring through an air... Balloon tours are here. Getting up and close and personal with a dinosaur encounter. I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing it's like a... So, if you don't know anything about me, guys, and I'm going to share a little bit about myself, I was a marine mammal trainer for 3 years. I trained sea lions, and penguins, and otters, and seals, and I trained dolphins as well. And you know, if this is the kind of encounter that I'm thinking about, this is the encounter where guests get to come in with the dinosaur, touch them, learn about them, or just get up close to them based on maybe their size or their abilities to handle guests in their areas, or maybe this is just based on dinosaur encounters with smaller juvenile herbivores. But this is something that I did not see coming, if that's what I think it is. Yeah. Wow. I am very impressed. And the last thing that it says that I am trying to figure out is, or leaving dry land to gain a new perspective, create unforgettable experiences for guests visiting your park. Are there submarine tours? Is there the Cretaceous cruise with the kayaks in this game? Are we getting a boat tour? What is happening here? That is very, very interesting stuff to figure out. And this game just looks beautiful. It looks gorgeous. This image right here with the Tyrannosaurs and the young is really, really beautiful. I love this area of where you can build here in what looks to be Asia. It's beautiful. All right, prepare for the inevitable. Expand detection and response systems, including watchtowers, okay, security cameras, and the introduction of an ATV riding maintenance and repair team. Arm you with new tools to make sure your enclosures and facilities are running at full potential. Ensure your dinosaurs are secure and happy, or you might find yourself running for the bunker when they escape. Sounds a lot like what we are used to in the game. Okay. I'm just going to check out some other things here. Okay, we have some game modes. We have campaign. We have sandbox. Campaign is kind of what we've been looking at, but this is a new picture that we haven't seen before. Look at that fountain right there. Look at all of these different areas and things to build in. Beautiful. This looks a lot like Malta. I'm curious about sandbox here. Craft your Jurassic World Evolution 3 experience and choose how you let your creativity roar. Whether you create without limits or set your own difficulty to overcome expansive customization settings and options, give you the freedom to experiment. Choose from a selection of locations featured across the campaign and previous Jurassic World Evolution titles. Okay, that is huge. We are getting some different maps from the other games. Not just the second game, it sounds like, but the first game as well. And there is a look at the lagoons in the background that I'm noticing as well. Looks like they are basic. I don't think that they're changing very much, but that is to be seen. So let's keep on going here. We got one other thing. We have the zip line as well, and we got the log viewing attraction back in the game. Challenge mode. Now, I'm not very interested in challenge mode, but it looks like if you are completing challenge mode, you are going to be getting as a reward, unique dinosaur skins and scenery for use in any game mode. Now that's different. I don't know if they've ever had scenery as a reward before, so that might actually make me want to play challenge mode. Alright, here is the Steam page for the game. The game releases on October 21st of this year, so it's coming up very soon. As I mentioned earlier, it looks like everything that we have seen is all the same, so there's nothing really new to see there. It looks like all of this stuff is all the same as well. Now, it does look like, though, we have a look at the deluxe edition here, which does feature some new dinosaurs. Let's see. It features 4 times additional dinosaur family units. So they're calling them family units. So I'm imagining when we're getting, dinosaur DLCs, we might, instead of getting 4, we might get 3, because it's a little bit more extra love that goes into creating these dinosaurs now with all these new animations, as well as their baby dinosaur models and rigs and the growth that happens when they're growing and all that stuff. So we'll see if they release more than 4, or this could be that we're just getting 4 every pack. Who knows? 3 extra ATV skins, a Clark County scenery items times 53. 53 different scenery items. I think that makes the deluxe edition alone worth it. That's pretty cool. And the Badlands set. Badlands ATV skin, Badlands scenery items times 31, and a Badlands scenery blueprints times 5. Okay, so for the scenery alone, that is a huge, huge pack, or a huge, deluxe edition. And if you pre-purchase the game, you do get that Badlands set. I believe it probably won't be available after the game is released, so if you do want to pick up this, which I definitely will be, please go ahead and pre-purchase the game as much as you can. Please support the developers. Obviously, they created this game because they know how much we wanted it, and they knew that, based on their last two games, it is Frontiers. They are Frontier's biggest money makers. So they want to make money with this game, and they should make money with this game because they have given everything that we've ever asked for into this game, what it looks like to be right now in this moment. I understand if you're a little bit like, well, why couldn't they have just put it into one game or the last game? Well, I think what really held them back is, unfortunately, the older generation consoles. That is what's going to hold them back. And please don't look at this 406 hours on record for Jurassic World Evolution 2. I'm sure you probably thought there would be more, but the first game has about 1,000. So if you see that, just ignore it. I have a life, kind of. Sometimes. It's okay. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and watch the trailer together, and then, and celebrate this new journey that we're going to take as a team on this channel. I'm very excited because I've never made a video like this either. I'm so excited that I had to create this video for you guys to share all the news. If you are not from a place where you can receive the news, or if you just like to have someone read it to you, this is what I'm going to be here for. So we're going to go ahead and check out the trailer now. If you guys liked this video, go ahead and leave a comment. Please subscribe. I really would like to be a content creator for Jurassic World Evolution 3. I've been a part of this community for a very long time, at least the last 10 years or so. And I have amassed over almost 100,000 followers across many different platforms, specifically Instagram and TikTok. So the YouTube is different for me, and I'm trying to get out there to try to create content for you guys that you guys enjoy, that is really just based around these dinosaur video games that we love so much and nothing else. So please, 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 if you have any suggestions, if you are curious about learning more about me, or you want to see something on this channel, please let me know. I'd be happy to try my best. Thank you all so much for joining me, and have a great rest of your day, and have a great weekend.
We altered the course of nature, unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
Well, there it is, everyone, the Jurassic World Evolution 3 trailer. Now, watching that again for like the 18th time, there are some things that I'm noticing. So if you guys would like me to do a deep dive just into the trailer itself, let me know. I'd be happy to share with you some thoughts. But yeah, what an exciting time to be a Jurassic fan.